Welcome to This Week in Astronomy, brought to you by Celestron, the world's leading manufacturer of telescopes. I'm Dave Eicher, editor of Astronomy magazine, and recently we've heard a lot of talk about the so-called alignment of planets in the evening sky and all the crazy things that may happen. Well, don't pay attention to that, because the planets are always moving across the path in the sky that they take, the ecliptic, and that can of soda sitting in front of you at the dining room table has more gravitational influence on you than the planet Jupiter, because distance is such a big equation in gravity. So there's nothing to worry about, nothing terribly unusual going on, but it is a really good time to see some of the bright planets in the evening sky these days. Chief among them are Mars and Jupiter. They'll be relatively high in the south and western sky soon after evening darkness comes on. The red planet Mars, it's gleaming right now at about magnitude 0.1, and it adds to the lovely stars of Gemini fairly high up early on. In a telescope, you'll see its orange-colored disk about 92% illuminated. The planet right now is about 93 million miles away from us, about the same distance it is between Earth and the Sun. So that's kind of interesting, one astronomical unit. And lower in the sky is the amazingly bright planet Jupiter, king of the planets. It's shining right now at about magnitude -2, and it's tucked north of the stars of the Hyades cluster in Taurus. Right now, it's about 488 million miles away. Of course, a telescope shows the interesting markings and features on Mars, light and dark areas, and it shows the cloud belts of Jupiter very nicely, and several of its brightest satellites, especially the four bright so-called Galilean satellites that Galileo, of course, discovered, this miniature solar system in action. So get out there with your binoculars, even your naked eye, especially your Celestron telescope in the evening sky, get a good clear sky, and see Mars and Jupiter during this period, two of the great planets that we have to look at with our telescopes. Nothing will do that better than a Celestron telescope. I'll see you next time.